Ecclesiasticus, chapter 6, verse 24. And put thy feet into her fetter, and thy neck into her chain. Bow down thy shoulders, and bear her, and be not grieved with her bond. Come unto her with thy whole heart, and keep her ways with all thy power. I like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, Barakatham, to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and the truth and being faith-based, fighting for salvation. Okay? Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, from Apostle Tahar, Apostle Rakah, Salak Apostle Kabar, Apostle Rakah, Apostle Aramla, and all the elders pushing the word in sincerity and the truth, fighting for salvation. Lord, when this be edifying to the whole full elect, build you up, build your fear up, keep you in tune for what is to come. And what is to come is race wars, martial law, concentration camps, race riots, famine, glory for Yahweh, for Yahweh Hashem Shah, nuclear missiles, RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. Okay, all right. We're gonna read those three verses again, and Lord willing, it be edifying to the whole full elect. All right. Put thy feet into her fetter, and thy neck into her chain. Right. That's his truth that we're talking about here. This wisdom. You supposed to carry this around and don't feel bad and hold it. Lock into it. Lock and load. Don't let go. Lock it on you and throw away the key. Right? Bow down thy shoulders and bear her, and put not grief with her bond. Right? Don't feel ashamed that you got this around your neck. This wisdom is not the regular wisdom of this world. This is the wisdom of everything. Even this wisdom created this world that you living in. Okay? Come unto her with thy whole heart. Come unto her with your whole mind. Study, have her in your thoughts all the day long. That's just wisdom. The law, statute, commandments, the wisdom of the scriptures. Right? Even though you can't keep all the law, statute, and commandments, but to your best ability, you do what you can. Come unto her with thy whole heart, and keep her ways with all thy power. That's right. Keep your ways with all thy power. All your might. Do what you got to do what's right. It's hard because we're sinners. Our righteousness is the filthy rags, but you still got to do this to the best of your ability. And don't be ashamed of what you're doing. Like having a beard. Don't be ashamed of that. Okay? Knowing not to eat all types of abominable food. And now if there's something going on with the food, we can't really tell. But the Lord said, like he said, our bread be defiled amongst the heathen. So through the spirit of mercy, Yahweh Hashem Shah, we are still alive. Alright? I want to go to a couple other scriptures, and I'm going to come back to this. Hopefully, I can bring it home with the last part of this. Okay? Alright, this is, alright, I guess I'll start right here. I saw this verse. Alright, this is Psalms 119, verse 46. I will speak thy testimony also before kings, and I will not be ashamed. Right? Because that time's going to come. We're going to be in front of kings, and these kings are these governments, these ones that's in charge. That's them. Alright, we're going to speak this with righteousness, and the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, He's going to put in our mouth what He wants us to say. Alright, so I just wanted to make that plain. Okay. The Spirit, I got some scriptures, but I see other scriptures. I just want to see what those through the Spirit where it leads me. Let the Spirit feed me. Okay. Read a couple of verses. Romans chapter 1 verse 16. For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Mashiach Yahushua, for it is the power of Yahweh unto salvation to everyone that believeth, to the Jews first, and also to the Greeks. And that's the Jews and the Greeks. He's talking about Israelite foreigners that took the customs of the Greeks. It's not talking about no goddamn Edomites. Okay, just want to plain that. And this gospel, we're not ashamed of this gospel of Yahweh Shemel Shah. We don't care what nobody say. Your appearance in this world is not. You're not supposed to keep up you're supposed to keep yourself in good hygiene and good manner, but your appearance, like you having a beard, should not concern these other people in this world. Or that's one of the laws. That's supposed to be with the Yahweh Shemel Shah. That concern Yahweh Shemel Shah. Alright? So you don't be ashamed of nothing that you're doing according to Yahweh Shemel Shah. This gospel of Mashiach Yahweh Shah. For it is the power of Yahweh unto salvation. So you're going to do this unto salvation. Salakia. Let me read that whole verse again. Romans chapter 1 verse 16. For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Mashiach Yahushua, for it is the power of Yahweh unto salvation to everyone that believeth. If you believe in this thing, you will achieve in this thing. That's through the Spirit of Yahweh Shemi Yahushua. To the Jews first, and also to the Greeks, because we all how you say Gentiles. We came from other customs. Now we in the gospel of Yahweh Shemi Yahushua. So it became through the Spirit of Yahweh Shemi Yahushua. When you learn this, it became a burden. It was bitter. It was sweet, then it got bitter, then it got sweet again. That's the second sweet, so to speak. All right. So we in a different, you get levels in this. So now we are in the sweet now, because we know our kingdom is close. So we still gonna have to go through bitter roads, but we're in the mind state of that's for glory. This is for glory. This is for glory. This is for glory. All right. All right. So that was beautiful. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Let's get into the testimony. Let's see what we got here. Let's see here. All right. Because like I said, when this wisdom locks on you, it's a hard thing, because you coming out of the world of all the shit you used to do. You coming out of that. You learn that you can't eat pork. You learn that you can't eat shrimps, lobsters. All the bullshit, abominable food. You learn that you gotta take care of your body. You start doing things different. You learn that you start learning the stuff that they're doing to you, and despite the stuff you're doing to yourself, but you learn what they're doing to you. So you like, damn, man. You be like, you be pissed off. Pressure makes a wise man mad. But you were so, like the scene in Matrix, the motherfucker eating that piece of steak. He was so he missed that piece of steak. you cannot miss this world. You gotta let this world go. You don't want to miss that steak. That's GMO steak. All right. This is Isaiah chapter 8, verse 20. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. See, as you grow in this wisdom, this ball and chain, right, that you are a prisoner to, you start seeing things, and it can make you or break you. All right, and it should make you. If you're a man of the whole of the Abba Shemel Shah, it's gonna make you. Okay, and that'll be the beautiful part. You'll start seeing revelations. You'll start seeing things making sense, and then it becomes lighter. All right, and then you start giving your testimony of this wicked society. You become how you just say how you say, you become a witness for Yahweh Shemel Shah. There you go. You become a witness for Yahweh Shemel Shah. You know? Okay. Alright, here go a verse right here that proves that. Revelation chapter 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see not thou, do it not. I am thy fellow servant. See? This angel right here, speaking to John, he's telling him, we the same. Right? I am thy fellow servant and thy brethren, that I have the testimony of Yahweh Shah. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy. You see that? And then that had to make John feel good. Oh, I'm on the island of Patmos. I'm doing him in the salt mine, and I can't get out, and there's no way. And then this revelation come to him. All these wonderful things that's being shown in this book for our learning now. So that that angel, he's our fellow servant. He's our brother. He had the same testimony. All right, he had the same ball and chain that became in his I guess when John saw him, he saw him in his glory. So boom, he had that chain became his defense. We're gonna get into those next verses. All right. Okay. Let's get a couple more verses. I had so many verses, but I'm trying to narrow it down just to the fine ones and see what I can get out of it. All right. Let's see, because I had let's see. Okay. All right. This is 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 16. And the Lord gave mercy unto the house of Oniophasis, for he ought to refresh me, and was not ashamed of my chain. That man was not ashamed of what Paul went through. If I'm explaining that right, Salakia, because he saw the burden. He saw the burden with all Paul was going through. He saw what he was going through, and he still let him in. He still took care of him. Still, he had to do for that man. Because the next verse says that. So it says that. It said, but when he was in Rome, he sought me out without very diligent, and found me. You see, this man took care of Paul through the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah. So in this thing, you're gonna have helps. through the Spirit, through the mercy of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because Paul went through a lot. He took on a lot of burdens. As we should. Like Paul did with Yahushua, we should do it as Paul and how he followed Yahushua, we should follow Yahushua. Okay? Salakia. Alright, this is Philippians chapter 1 verse 7. Even as it is meet for me to think this of you all, because I have you in my heart, inasmuch as both in my bond and in my defense and confirmation of the gospel, ye all are partakers of my grace. Right? As now. So when we out here looking for the hopeful elect, y'all partakers in this. And you know what's crazy? Even the ones that you ones that fell out, y'all was partakers in this too. But y'all decided to go to another direction. And that direction is gonna be your downfall. You have lost grace. But we that's in this still, we still have grace. We not out the woods yet. So, let's see something here. Where's that verse at? Okay. Okay, sorry, Salaki. This is I want to come back to this. Hopefully, this will be. I'm gonna come back to the next few verses in Ecclesiasticus. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 9, wherein I suffer trouble as an evildoer, even unto bond, but the word of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua is not bond. It's not bound. Alright, that's right. This wisdom is not bound. The Lord is, even though you damn Edomites, you at least is fucking with the YouTube, this word is not bound. It's not going to stop until the missiles is dropping and the Lord is saving his elect. Okay? You can do whatever you want. Try to stop it, but it's not going to stop. It's already out. Okay? And that's what we suffer trouble. As back then, Paul suffered trouble. We're suffering trouble right now. Because why are they bothering us people? Why are they bothering men that just read your book? Because they know it's more powerful. It's more powerful than they want us. They want niggas just to be dribblers and rappers. This is not bound. It's going to go on. This is going to, like I said, it's going to go on to the missiles are dropping. And how about Shemi Al-Shah is giving salvation. Alright? Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Mashiach Yahushua with eternal glory. You see? So that's beautiful. That's what it's about. Okay? Alright. Lord willing, you absorb that. But I got a couple more scriptures in Ecclesiasticus chapter verse. I'm gonna start back at verse 25. Ecclesiasticus chapter 6 verse 25. Bow down thy shoulders and bear her, and be not grieved with her bonds. Come unto her with thy whole heart, and keep her ways with all thy power. Search and seek, and she shall be made known unto thee. And when thou hast got hold of her, let her not go. For at last thou shalt find her rest. That I think that's Second Thessalonians. Rest with us. Slack. I didn't get that verse, but I think that's it. Slack. If it's not. For at last, Slack. For at the last thou shalt find her rest, and thou shalt be turned to thy joy. Alright? Then shall her fetter be a strong defense. See? For thee. And the chains, and her chains a ribbon of glory. You see that? This is going to become a weapon. And that's what's happening right now. This is becoming a weapon. So we being made, when we're going through this trials and tribulation, this affliction, it's glorified, it's making us glory. Alright? Yeah. Let me read that last verse again. Then shall her fetter be a strong defense. These scriptures you study and you get in tune, it becomes a defense for you. You learn how to maneuver through this world. You see the obstacles that's in front of you. You know how to hurdle over them. You understand what's right and what's wrong. Remember when you was in the world, you didn't understand shit, but now you do, because through the righteousness we have Hashem Shah, who gave you this wisdom. Now this wisdom has become what? Then shall her fetter be a strong defense for thee. See, learning these scriptures becomes a powerful thing. And her chains a ribbon of glory. That's wisdom. Wise judgments. We are becoming kings and priests through the Spirit of Yahweh Shah. So with that, all praise and honor and glory go to Yahweh Shah. The Wadi Yahweh Shah for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstones, deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and truth, and being faith-based. Double honors to the apostles of great millstone, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah Bahashim, Rakah Kodash, Barakatham to the Akim, pushing the word in sincerity and truth. Shalom.